Hey guys, this is Chris Bliss, so we're all having a blissful day. We're back in Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC, and we're going to play the mission, the Man From Cintra. We're doing the optional quest right now, the optional part where we have to put on clothes that Anna Henrietta will consider appropriate for the soiree. So we have this guy here, Pierce. You can play Gwen against him. I already beat him. Just as a heads up, he has a Nilfgaard deck, and it's not very good. So it's an easy card to get if you're looking to improve your Gwent collection.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Okay, so we're in a shop, and we need to buy something that will be appropriate for this soiree. Elegant Beauclair Double. We'll probably go with the Beauclair. Just go with that. The Beauclair boots. Let's go with Beauclair trousers and maybe a Harlequin mask. I'm trying to think, is that everything? A wolf mask? That's probably gonna scare people. Let's just go with this stuff and see if this will help. Well, that'll be all for now.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Alright, so let's put on these things and see if they will be good. So let's go ahead and put on this mask. Alright, there we go. Let's go with the double. I look creepy. The boots and the trousers. And then I think we'll probably have to get rid of our gloves. Let's see. Let's just get rid of those. Alright. That should be good, I think. Okay. That looks like it's approved. Okay. So let's head back to Anna Henrietta in the valley. Let's get Roach. Where is he coming from? Oh, there he is. That's a weird spot for him to show up. Let's head on down. It may have been faster to walk, but oh well. If you guys notice that I have one ability point that I haven't spent yet, it's because I'm trying to do the synergy thing. And once I level up again, I'll show you guys what that is. It's the new kind of leveling system in the game, and it's pretty cool. But you have to save your ability points. So if you're thinking about doing this synergy system, then make sure that you save your ability points when you are leveling up.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecillia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecillia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecillia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecillia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecillia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Orianna, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecillia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Alright, so we need to optional take parts in the sororities entertainments. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to focus on searching for the alcoves for women with the Kaviri orchid in her hair. Now it looks like all of these things.
Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Toss a ball? Alright, well maybe we'll do one of them.
Good folk, yet another soul.
Throw balls to express your artistry. What?
You and Mother
What the heck? This is beautiful. Beautiful piece of work. Man, what is this? This is terrible. Alright, we'll do one more. Green. We'll just go like that. Okay. Let's take, what is this color? Purple? And we'll do a purple up top. That's not where I threw it. Throw one right here. And right there. Beautiful. What color do we got? Blue? Alright, let's do a blue right here.
Yes. It's a masterpiece.
This is a masterpiece. It's like I'm doing it's like kindergarten painting. Beautiful. This must be red. Red paintball. Alright, let's throw it down here. I messed up on one of the yellows. I only have 2 yellows. And we'll do another one right there.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Alright, well that was weird. Alright, let's go and look for this lady. I probably gotta use our Witcher sense. Probably not a good idea just to like creep up on the ladies and be like, hey, I'm looking at your hair. Hope you don't mind. So let's go in here and see. Oh, maybe we got him already.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Lovely portrait.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Weird.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Cintrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecillia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecillia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecillia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Alright, so let's use our Witcher senses to find the refreshment tables. That lady wasn't who we were looking for. Spawn Viviant. No, that's probably not it. Ah, here we go.
Love
letter.
on a napkin.
Lara, oh my dearest love, oh my blah blah blah. Yours forever, Fabian.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
Dandelion.
So scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecillia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Alright, let's follow the scent. See if we can find it. So it's going this way. Around this guy. To this back. Okay, not the little alley. Looks like we gotta just keep on following this. It's kind of going, wiggling back and forth, back and forth.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Focus, Anna.
But what if it doesn't come?
Looks okay. It looks like it's going into this building right here.
How can you be so sure?
Bodyguard. Oh, that can't be good.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
Anna, he could probably hear you.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Don't tell anyone.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecillia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Alright, I think we're getting close to him. He's
Quickly,
upstairs.
Upstairs.
Alright, let's hurry. Hurry, Anna! Gotta follow the scent, make sure we're going in the right room. Alright, here it is. Alright, this is it. Maybe. We'll see.
That must
Oh,
be
God.
Cecillia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Orianna. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
What the heck? Alright, well, let's look at her body.
Killed her, then went out on the
Oh, no
balcony.
crap, he killed her? Really?
Tore
Looks
down
like
the
there's
door,
a mark.
Made a platform, bloody handprint. Must be pretty strong, it is.
Oh, no crap, it's his. Alright, we're missing something obvious. It should be... What is some of this stuff? Loot? Probably sell this stuff. We got the body, we got that mark. Hello, sell all that silver stuff. We got the 2 clues. Where's the 3rd one? It says that it should be... Maybe it's in this room? Oh wait, here it is. What is this, like a bag?
Broke the flower pot when moving
Oh.
the door, then stepped in the soil.
Let's follow these tracks.
Footprints made by soiled boots. Must have climbed this ladder.
A ladder? Oh, there it is. Let's get up here. It's probably in this room then.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Thank God I have my... Oh God, I don't have my weapons. What the heck? He broke this glass.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Probably was like trying to kill someone else maybe? Let's just grab all this.
Bloodstains.
Like they were trying to put up a fight and they crashed into the mirror.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
A jewel? I don't...
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Locks busted. Picked
Maybe he
open, probably.
stole jewelry? I don't know. I don't think that would be like the reason. You know, like just stealing jewelry? That doesn't seem... Oh, screw you, hand fabric. It's like a candle or something. Candle holder? Can we examine it? Oh, come on. I gotta like stand at the perfect angle.
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it.
Looks like he tried to
Blood
escape.
on the window frame. Someone climb out. Fall out.
Maybe there's a body down there. I saw another clue. Okay, here's one.
Empty inkwell. Knocked over. Turned toward the room.
I have no idea, honestly. Usually I can put some of these together. Oh, hunting knife.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably.
I don't know. This is kind of weird. I can't really put
Jewel
the...
was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Cintrian must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Cintrians killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecillia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
Everything? What does she know? Wonder if does she have
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
just so.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Orianna, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
the heart of Toussaint? What the heck's
Claim
going
the
on?
man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dress.
Okay, we already saw this part. I thought I
bought
thought
it.
I already. That was new information. Alright, no one really cares that it was imprudent attacking him. What's to make this jewel so
Jewel
important?
seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Cintrian must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Orianna with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
What the heck is Duntine?
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Well, we need to figure out what's going on.
Orianna, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Orianna, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
she's suspicious. Something is up with Orianna, I think.
Orianna, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She just seems kind of weird.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise!
Uh-oh.
I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Dettlaff van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Orianna's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Dettlaff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Dettlaff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Orianna. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.